The majority of people know about Hershey's Kisses, right? Well, little do people know that over 20 million Hershey's Kisses are made in every single day. And along with those 20 million Hershey's Kisses, there are 133 square miles of aluminum wrap that go along with them. And people don't realize that aluminum can be recycled. And after people are done with eating them, they just throw them away and, just whatever they do with them. Yeah. Another scary fact. Ohio's highest point is a place called Mount Rumpke, which sits about 1,000 feet tall. But this is no natural formation or anything like that, but it's actually a mountain of trash. This has become a worldwide problem that's affecting our society nowadays. Despite the awareness and education of global warming and the need for Earth's resources, people still seem to treat Earth like there's no limit to the amount of resources that we can use. And this problem can be averted by just simply recycling. Recycling turns materials that would become waste into valuable resources. Everybody has heard the term reduce, reuse, recycle, growing up as a little kid. It's just a cycle that could help benefit us all. Recycling has a positive effect on both the environment, the economy, and it's something that all of us can do to make a difference. People take the environment for granted because there are many ways, there are many ways to help cut down on wasting natural resources. Paper is one of those, paper is a major issue when talking about rainforests. According to Environment Green, a nonprofit organization dedicated to raising awareness for recycling, 100 acres of trees are cut down every minute. Not only is cutting down trees beneficial to helping us supply paper and all other types of office supplies, but it destroys habitats for animals and different kind of ecosystems. For every ton of paper recycled, we save 17 trees, opposed to 1 ton of office paper that's produced kills 24 trees. So it's really not worth it. Recycling prevents habitat destruction and the loss of biodiversity. In 2007, we showed an increase of recycling. We showed a major improvement with 56% of paper being recycled in 2007. Manufacturing and with recycled materials saves water and energy. The National Recycling Coalition states that if U.S. households instilled water-efficient appliances, we would save about $3 trillion gallons of water and more than $18 billion a year. Which brings me to my next topic. We all know that we're in a financial crisis or an economic crisis, and we need all of the different ways to help improve that we can get. Well-run recycling programs cost less to operate than waste collecting, landfilling, and incineration programs. Families save money and earn money by both save money and earn money when recycling, which brings me to a personal story. When I was young, my mom used to tell me to help collect bottles and stuff like that. So at the end of the month, we would go to the recycling place, and I was young, so I just took it as a chore. But as soon as she told me that there was money involved, I'm thinking like, okay, I'm about to get paid. But after having 2 duffel bags of plastic and aluminum cans, I only had like, what, $12, $15? So it just wasn't worth it in my mind. But now looking back at it, I realized that by recycling, you're helping save the environment and you're getting money at the same time, so you're pretty much killing 2 birds with 1 stone. According to the EPA, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, people have a shortage of jobs. Well, everybody knows that there's a shortage of jobs out there, but recycling creates 1.1 million U.S. jobs, which is $236 billion in gross annual sales. For every 4 jobs that recycling creates, 1 job is created from waste management. Thousands of companies tend to turn to recycling because they feel that it's the most financially fit for what they're trying to do. If thousands of companies have saved millions by recycling, they wouldn't do it if it didn't make sense. There are a lot of simple things that you can do to help recycle. Instead of buying bunches of water bottles and like 24 packs of water bottles, you can buy a filter for your tap water, and then you know, just buy one plastic container and just, you know, keep on filling that up if you ever need it to go out or take with you, because cutting down on the plastic will help, you know, contribute to recycling. You could go and purchase a cloth bag when you go to the supermarket, so instead of getting paper or plastic bags from the cashier, you'll already have your cloth bag, and that can also cut back. Also, if you have junk mail or any kind of scratch paper or anything, find a recycling bin to throw inside, so you don't have to just have to be wasting paper. In conclusion, recycling is something that everybody can do, and it's pretty easy. With the help from everybody, we can make a difference and help the environment and the economy. And that's it.
Christina, what did you think?
Well, I like this topic. I like all the facts that he had to go along with it. I also like the mental images that he gave us with the cutting down trees and how much trees are cut down a minute and so. I like his story, something I can relate to, and I think someone else in this classroom can also relate to. Everything in his speech was positive. It was kind of like a really win-win situation. You know, you can't really go wrong with recycling. Let's see. I like the solutions he also gave, like going to the grocery store, you know, just buying the cloth bag and using one plastic bottle or one, like, you know, one filter bottle, so you can help save the plastic, which will pollute everything. And besides that, I thought it was a really great speech.
All right. I like the example at the beginning of the Hershey's Kisses, although I'm trying to figure out how I save all those little wrappers and, you know, stack them up so I can recycle them. I can see, you know, putting them out in the recycling bin, or have I take them with me to the recycling station? How much are they going to give me for that? That sounds a little iffy. But the idea of the personal responsibility that you were emphasizing, I thought was pretty good. The notion that there are simple little things that people can do. I think you could do a little bit more to show that there are some problems with the utilization of resources at the levels that there are, but you show good advantages that come from recycling. There's a good discussion of what the economic advantages are, that there are jobs available. The solutions that you come up with are, like I said, there's personal responsibility there. You know, changing the way you use water and the water bottles, or taking a recycled bag back and forth with you to the grocery store. Although after having carried my groceries around in a bag for a while, I'm not exactly sure I want to put anything else in that bag, because you get chicken juices leaking in your recycling bag. I'm going to take it with me next time to the grocery store and put my fruit in there. I'm not sure that's a good idea, but you know, the idea of cutting down on things, I think that makes a lot of sense. I thought you did a nice job with your delivery. You know, there's good variety in your voice and good eye contact, and I thought your summary was okay, but your exit line just doesn't work. You got one of those bailout exit lines, and so I think it undermines a little bit at the end of the speech a lot of the things that you developed earlier on in the presentation. So be a little more thoughtful and careful about that.